Okay, a question that's come up a lot and a topic that's come up a lot is the cost of football. Be it for fans, tickets being too high, cost of food and travel being too much, the salaries and the transfer market being dangerously overinflated. I mean, we're talking stupidly overinflated. So, I believe there should be a salary cap. Now, I believe that personally, and I have my reasons for believing that. But on the wider question, should there be a salary cap? Now, to prove that a salary cap in a pro sport can work, look at the NBA. That is the wealthiest league in the world because all teams in the NBA, including the poorest, least successful, are worth $1 billion US minimum. They have a salary cap system. Admittedly, they have a draft system and a minor league system now, but they do have a salary cap system. It does work effectively, and the league is still making loads of money, and the athletes, the best paid athletes in the world, better paid than European football players. Far better paid. So it does prove that a salary cap, as long as everyone buys into it and it is properly enforced, can work. The talent is the world's best talent from not just America but all around the world is still playing in the NBA. Loads of Europeans and Australia, people from Australia and New Zealand are playing in the NBA. It doesn't stop the talent from coming, which is some people's fear that may happen if European football were to put salary caps in place. I also think it may actually encourage more youth development of local talent rather than importing youth talent or buying players in from abroad. I think that may also be a positive side effect, and we may see better international football. The quality of football may be less, but the entertainment value will be higher, and more fans will probably buy in because local lads from the local communities are playing for their local clubs again, which hasn't happened for 30 years. There are some negative side effects, but I do think that the positives for me outweigh the negatives. That's my personal opinion, and people can disagree, and I completely accept that people will disagree. But in Europe, rugby union's got a salary cap, ice hockey at the top level has a salary cap, and so does rugby league. 3 of the other popular sports in Europe have salary caps. And golf and tennis rely on prize money, which is different from event to event, and players rely on sponsorship a lot more because that's individual events. But team sports, there are salary caps in other sports in Europe and around the world. Why has soccer, or football as I would call it, but soccer as the Americans and Australians would call it, not got a salary cap in Europe? Because look at the transfer market, how overpriced it is. Just look at that. That is insane what Neymar went for. I don't think that's right. Look how much they're getting paid wages as well. That is unacceptable. Alexis Sanchez on like 300 to 600,000 a week. It varies from source to source, but basically he gets paid about 30 to 34 million pound a year in salary. That's what I mean with the overinflated salary and transfer market. That has to come to a point where where's this money coming from? Because the ticket prices keep going up, and the league says no, they're not going up, they're frozen. But in real terms, people's wages at the bottom and middle end are being squeezed because economically things haven't been great for the last decade yet. For some reason, sports, especially football, have seemed to have at the top end got wealthier, and some clubs at the lower end cannot afford to keep their best players because they can't afford the wages, and some leagues like Scottish football are becoming very uncompetitive. A salary cap is the way forward in my eyes, but there will be those that disagree. Anyway, place your comments below. Do you believe there should be a salary cap or there shouldn't be a salary cap? I'm happy for people to say that they don't want a salary cap, and that is fine. I completely accept that. But if you look at the NBA as an example of a league where there is a salary cap, the poorest team is worth $1 billion US, and everyone's happy. No, they are. The players, the owners, the league, the fans, everyone is buying in and is happy with the product that the NBA puts on the court. That is a league that is in harmony at the moment. There are issues with the NBA, but the salary cap has been correctly applied and enforced. The players are buying into it. The teams are buying into it. The fans are happy with what's going on at the moment. They're not dissatisfied with what they're seeing. And the league is getting wealthier as a result. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, place your comments below, and I'll have some more videos for you soon.